Do we really need all this?
They were parading up and down the street all morning, blocking traffic.
You guys know how to reroute traffic. I don't see what the big deal is.
We responded to some complaints by local businessmen saying that these people were interfering with their customers and preventing them from doing their normal business.
Okay, but I would have at least expected a phone call before you start pulling all the troops. I mean, what about that? Why couldn't you call?
Arming themselves. Dominic, they're arming themselves with bottles, rocks, sticks, and they're destroying property. You want me to sit back and let that happen?
I was just inside there and I didn't see any bottles and I didn't see any rocks.
Well, I'm relying on intelligence we received.
You got an operator in there?
No.
You don't? Well, what's your plan?
My plan is to get them to leave the building and disperse.
You're supposed to take that plan, you're supposed to run that plan by the police board, and I would have at least expected a phone call, a heads up from you on this, Bill.
Dominic, it's just operations. We get the phone call, we responded the way we normally do.
All right, look, I just need some time here to deal with this. Can you give me 48 hours and then we can talk again?
Your call?
Yeah, it is my call. I'm so glad you agree with me on that.
Okay.
Okay, no one's gonna disperse anybody. This is all gonna go away. Okay, I'm gonna find beds for whomever I can, but you gotta keep a lid on things for 24 hours. You gotta keep your people off the streets, okay? And I can do what I can here. That's reasonable, isn't it?
You send the police in, there's gonna be a battle.
Nobody wants a battle. Just keep your people off the streets, 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay, you got my word?
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate your help. Thank you.
Thank you. 24 hours, huh?
I hope so. Chief says he's gonna give me 48. Hey, how you doing? It's Dominic. Can you meet me in my office? I need you right away, okay? Something's really come up.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Maria. Okay, here's a lowdown on the dog. The dog at that address has been picked up twice by the pound, and it has a record of attacking people. 2 attacks. Both of them were serious enough to require stitches. Both attacks were on the inner thigh, the crotch area of both victims. Now, I just got off the horn with Maria, and she says our victim has a dog bite in the same area.
Ow! So what, you think maybe the dog attacked this guy, he got the machete to defend himself?
I think so. I mean, we heard about the dog barking, the yelling, that sort of fits.
Okay, so he goes for a walk, the dog attacks him, he gets his machete.
From the garage, yeah, with all the other tools.
Comes back, goes after the dog, that's what causes all the noise. When the police come, he's got the machete, the dog is on the run, and our victim is yelling and acting all wild.
Because he's been attacked by the dog.
Yeah, but it doesn't really explain why he doesn't give it the machete when the constables arrive.
The dog attack is just what led up to it.
Well, so what, you wanna go talk to the guy, maybe pick up the dog?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just over there in the basement. You maybe want to call the pound first, have them handle it?
Let's just check it out. If we need the pound, we'll call the pound.
All right.
Okay. The shelters are all pretty much full up tonight. They can take maybe 10 people.
Maybe 10.
Yeah.
Zach McNabb is here. He says you booked a meeting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, send him in. Look, this is a private meeting. Trust me, you don't want to be here for this one.
Okay. Say no more.
All right. Well, I don't think anybody needs to mention this to anybody.
Fair enough.
Fine.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, thank you. Hey.
There he is.
Nice digs, eh?
Well, yeah, I guess so, Mayor. Thanks for dropping by, Zach.
Eh, no problem. So, what can I do for you?
We got a little problem down at the Watson's department store. You've seen it on the
Oh,
news.
yeah.
Well, the police, they may have put an operator down in there with the homeless people.
Yeah, it sounds like something that they might do.
Does, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I want you to help me find a solution. Can I get you anything?
G&T?
G&T. Maybe if I was in my chair, I might be able to arrange something for you. It's good to see you. No,
Yeah,
if you need a little help.
Same
down
to
there,
you.
This is what I want you to do.
Hey, this might sting a bit.
What happened?
Joe had a little run-in.
I shot a dog.
Dog asked for it, Joe. I would have done exactly the same thing.
Sorry, what happened?
We were out trying to take a look at the dog. It was kind of snarly, so we called the pound for backup.
Well, which dog is this?
One from this morning.
He was on the loose. Victim was out walking. That's why he was carrying the machete. He'd been attacked by the dog before. Anyway, I'm on the phone calling for the pound to come seize the dog. Joe's talking with the owner. Suddenly the dog makes a run at Joe and...
Clears a 6-foot fence. When I get my hand down, it latches on, it won't let go. First time I ever had to use my gun.
Should go get some shots or something.
Yeah, we're just gonna write it up first.
Set.
Thanks.
Those smell great. I don't guess you got one of those from me, do you?
Yeah, sure. You can have a couple.
It's great, Mr. Riddle. Are there any beds in there for the night?
Yeah, plenty of square mattresses.
It's great.
You want something on these?
Oh, yeah, it works. Yeah.
Need mustard.
Okay, yeah, mustard's good. Nothing wrong with mustard.
Go on in, help yourself to a phone.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I always knew it would wind up like this. Finding him dead one day.
Another beer?
Sure, I'll take a couple.
2 more of those, please.
So I spent a couple of weeks back in the early 90s looking for these 2 kids. Found out they'd been working Boys Town. Been on the street for maybe a week and then they went missing.
It's young to be on the street.
They're young and fresh and pretty. I talked to another street kid at the time, said he knew them. And he thought...
Thank you.
He thought maybe they found some guy, snapped him up, kept him for himself and his friends.
Who's the guy?
Yeah, he didn't know.
Mind if I take a look at those notes?
But he thought he was pretty well off, because the kids come back to the hotel loaded with cash a couple of times. Rumor was they'd get one of them really loaded and then force the other kid to watch while they were gang raped by a group of this guy's friends.
Who's the source? I talk to that guy?
Yeah. He's around.
Does that say what I think it says?
Oh, yeah. There's more.